oh God, I can't do this anymore. I'm getting cramp every night. My back's killing me. Ooh, fancy. Hey, right, that is going to become a fabulous sandwich. Right, okay, serious talk time. But why am I just sitting here all chill when I've got like an £800 camera lying around somewhere? I'm going to go. Morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. We are having an adventure, but it's going to be hopefully several days of adventuring. So I thought I'd see if I could do full-time van life in Betty Blue, and if so, how long I could do it for. So yeah, I've set myself some rules and things like that. So the way I've done it, the challenge will be is I've split my house bills down to what it is sort of weekly to live in the house. And I'm going to give myself, it's only rough because obviously I've got things like pet insurance and the phone and internet and things like that. So I've worked it out as I've got £250 for the week. And I say for the week, I'm going to see how long that £250 lasts for me living in my van full time. Like a week's worth of house money, converting that into living in the van, how feasible is it? You know, and how much will I spend? You know, just to give me an idea of whether or not I could do it, how much it'd cost, you know, and also, as I said, bit of a challenge, bit of fun. So yeah, that's the plan. And as I said, now I need some rules. And the rules will be, I've got £250. Once that £250 gone, game over. It's done. Also, if I have to come back for something, because I don't really know what I'm going to need. And if it was full time, I'd go out and buy that while I'm on the road. So if I've got it here at the house, then I am allowing myself to come back and get whatever it is I've forgotten. But whatever I take out of the house to use has to then stay in the van. I am taking some cooking stuff, but I'm not sure how much cooking I'm going to do in the van, because again, I don't know how feasible that will be in a micro camper. So like this morning, I've been on that Too Good To Go app that I was on the other week on here, and Subway had an offer on for £2, and that's for some cookies and some bread. So I thought, right, well, I think it's for cookies and bread. It's a surprise bag, but it does say in the description will be cookies and bread and no filling. So I thought, right, brilliant, I'll get that, couple of quid, and then go into the shop, and I really fancy a ploughman sandwich, so boom, job's a good one. So it's things like that. I don't think I'm going to be cooking much in the van, so to save on space as well, and also it's not that easy to cook in here. I'm actually kind of looking forward to this. Yeah, now it's sinking in about what I'm doing. On day like 7 or 8, or if I even get that far, I'll be like, oh God, I can't do this anymore. I'm getting cramp every night. My back's killing me. I need real food. That's another kind of rule. Because if I did live full time, I'm doing it as if it was real. So if I actually lived in my van full time, I would be going and seeing family and friends. I would be going and seeing my mum and dad and things like that. I would eat with them and go out for meals and things like that. So yeah, I don't think that's cheating if I go and see my mum and dad and have a barbecue with them on a Sunday, because I normally do that anyway. And like today, I've arranged to go and spend some time with my friend at her house. Kaz, you've seen her, she's been on the channel. So yeah, I'm still going to do that because that's the point of the video, I think, basically what I would do if I lived full time in a van. And yeah, I'm going to go and start seeing what I'm going to pack and see how I'm going to pack it. So I have now moved all the stuff that was in here out, which was just like my pegs and hammers and stuff like that. And at the minute now in here, I have got pots and pans just in case I do decide to eat something or cook something in the van and I need that, which I can't see me doing, but you know, I've got my walking things I've kept in there. I've got my walking bag, my walking boots are behind there, and my gym bag and my gym boots are behind there. Well, gym boots, gym trainers. So that's what I've done with that bit there, and it does shut just, oh, hold on, okay. Yeah, there we go, it does shut just. I'm so strong. So yeah, that's what I've done there. I have also undone, which actually destroyed me a little bit because I did have that set up really nicely, but I have also took a load of stuff out my little woman cupboard, as I call it. I don't know whether you can see that. So I've already got anything in there now, so that I've got more room for like I don't know, picking things up along the way or just storing stuff. I'm just trying to make it that I've got extra room everywhere, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to set it up for like full-time. So anyway, yeah, I've done that. I've took stuff out of here, not much, and I've added plates. So yeah, I've not took the fire pit out of here, or the fire mat, because sorry, I can't get that back in. There we go. Or the toilet and things like that, because I thought, well, I might need them things. I don't know. I've got to fill up with coffee because I used all that last time when I was away with Stuart and Damo. Other than that, that's about all I've done at the minute, because I'll show you why. I'll show you why that's pretty much it for in here. So yeah, this will be where I'm storing most of my other stuff, because this fits under the bed. When the rock and roller bed's pulled out flat, this fits sort of in between them, so I can store a lot of stuff in this. This, believe it or not, is a washing machine, a collapsible one, so it won't fit a lot in, but I thought I've got some towels and stuff. That's for the washing machine, that's my detergents, and that's my washing up liquid. So yeah, obviously this will be full by the time I'm finished, but yeah, I was well happy that this fit under there. Proper chuffed. So I'm just doing my packing. I thought I'd let you know I'm getting on with that. I brought these things, like storage things, hoping that they'd fit in here, but yeah, I don't think they will. I mean, I'll give it a go. But yeah, basically this one's going to be my actual stuff. I've got like so many pairs of joggers in there, t-shirts. I'm just about to put that in there as well. The only thing I think I'm not going to be able to fit in there is my hoodies. So I'm going to have to look at that. That's all my walking stuff and my gym stuff and everything else. So yeah, that's good. And that one, small one's just my pants, socks, bras and everything else. So that's looking good. And so I just don't know about my hoodie. I have brought a new wash bag, because obviously I've got to fit all my stuff in for the gym now that I'm showering at the gym, because as a general rule of thumb, oh hold on, I'm going to turn you around. Yeah, as a general rule of thumb, I don't do showering at the gym. I'm very body conscious, and I know we're all women and everything else, and it's not like I'm going to be walking around naked with all my wobbly bits showing and whatnot. And it's not that anybody judges you or anything like that when you're there. Well, I mean, they might do, I don't know. But yeah, it's not like anyone judging you. You know, people are there doing their own thing. But yeah, I don't like showering at the gym, basically, is my point. But I'm going to do it. Well, but yeah, I was just coming on to let you know that I've brought some new stuff. And I will let you know how all these things work and get on, along with like that little washing machine and stuff. Well, I'll show you when I use that for the first time, because I'm excited to use that. I know, sad little things and all that. Oh my God, guys. Okay, so you might be like, yeah, we expected it to fit. I did not. All that stuff has fit. In fact, let me show it around. Oh, let me turn it around, not show it around. Yeah, look, honestly, I would not have believed it. If you would have told me, I wouldn't have believed it. But yeah, look, I've got all that stuff in there. Even got like me shower stuff as well as them things, and it does up and everything. I'm just well impressed with it. So yeah, the only thing I can't fit in there is my hoodies. So what I thought was, because I'm going to be sitting down in the van, I would imagine a fair amount. I mean, I will be going visiting people and all that, but I will also be sitting in my van quite a lot to do editing, just chilling out and all that. And as I said, that seat and rock and roll bed is comfortable when it's got a little bit of extra padding. So I thought, genius, what I'm going to do is just take my hoodies and put it underneath that white, like, it's meant to be a bit of a padding thing, but it's not really too great, as I'm saying. So I'm going to put my hoodies under that so that when I'm sitting down, got a little bit of extra padding and it's not in the way and I've not got to find a place for it. So I'm like, woohoo, it's all coming together. Okay, right, so I think I'm good to go. I'm not sure. I'm a little bit like anxious. I'll be honest. I'm like, ah! So yeah, I've also got changed because it looks like it should be baking hot because the sun is shining, but it's still a bit nippy. So yeah, but anyway, I've kind of done it out here because if I sit in here, I don't know whether you can hear it or not too much on here, but that thing is noisy. So I might have to invest in another one of them because at night I can't sleep with that thing going. So I don't know whether to unplug it because it has got cooler things in there. In fact, let me show you. This is my little fridge for the week. Oh, move it out of there, she says. Sorry, I thought that would be easier. No, it's not working, hold on. So yeah, as I was saying, this noisy thing is my fridge for the week. At the minute, all I've got in there prioritising is pretty much alcohol and milk. Coffee and alcohol. That's all a girl needs, really, isn't it? And then we've got, over there in the corner, we've got like my editing stuff. I've got my bag, I've got a hot flask thing, I've got my cuddly, I've got all the stuff in there. I've got some, as I said, I've sort of padded this up with some hoodies for me to sit on. So as I was saying, yeah, I think I've got everything. Anything I've forgotten now, I said I will come back for. I've tried to make it so I've got a bit of space in the van as well, so, you know, I can sit and chill here if the sun's blazing and just, you know, look at the outside world, or, you know, sit on this bit and still, she says, hold on, yeah, sit here. Still got plenty of room, watch some TV, even with all this stuff, let me move around, even with all this stuff here, I've still got plenty of room to stretch my legs out and stuff, so, yeah, I think, touch wood, we're good to go. So yeah, let's go pick up our first too good to go savour food. So yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's get this party started. Woo-hoo! This was my plan. Like, I've come to see Kaz now, and I do see friends often, is to take things like unplug this. Again, just all little things to save my battery. And then I'm going to actually take this in to Kaz's. She doesn't know this yet, but I'm just, she's clearly learning this as I'm going along. I'm going to take this into Kaz's, plug it in at Kaz's, so that I'm not draining my battery. I know at the minute it's charging fine, but seeing as I am literally going to be living in this vehicle, I'm not quite sure how good the battery is, because I've never done that before. And I will be running this pretty much 24/7 and various other things. So, what I have just figured out, I forgot. So I am going to have to go back for that, guys. And again, I did say this might happen, is my EcoFlow system. So I've not got the power bank system, but I'll go and get that in a bit. And as I said, anything that I go back and get from the house then stays in the van. So, and I do need that. So yeah, right, let's go, Kaz. Right then, guys, just a little thing to show you, which I brought the other day, which I'm really glad I did now, because as I said, I was planning on doing this at some point, but I wasn't planning on doing it so soon. I literally woke up and thought, F it, let's do it. Anyway, so, because I know I'll be going into people's houses, and also I thought, well, if I do stay on a campsite, highly unlikely I'm going to, because I said I am on a budget, but if I decide, oh, I'm going to treat myself so that I can have a campfire and all that, then, and I'm electric, I've brought this, because obviously this is a 12 volt, what's it? Most houses, they don't got a plug for this. So I've brought this. Yeah, so plugs in the wall, goes down to this little box here, and look, turns it into one of those thingies, so you can plug it in. Let me see if I can do it one-handed, hold on. Oh, not a very good angle, hold on, let me plug that in though. Job's a good end, switch it on. And there's the noisy thing going again. So yeah, well happy with that. I'll take the milk out that I just brought, because I brought this for Kaz, because we're gonna, well, I say for Kaz, it's actually for me, because she's gonna do me a nice velvety hot chocolate. Right then, guys, it's an exciting moment of seeing what I got in my goodie bag. I can't believe I'm this excited over it, but I am. So, tear here, apparently. Let's see what we've got. Oh, yeah, Jesus, we've got like 50 loaves of bread. I've got more bread than I can shake a stick at, actually. So,
but yeah. It's not filled.
No, it's always just, it did say just bread, but then it said sweet treats. I've got cookies. Have I got any more cookies? No, but I've got...
So basically dry bread and cookies.
4 cookies and a load of bread, which technically it did say on the box, but for £1.50, there's no way I'll be able to buy that from a shop, and that's going to work out brilliant, because that's what I technically was hoping to get, because now I'm just going to knit mozzas or something, get myself some cheese and pickle and a salad box for, what, £5, and maybe some ham as well. So that will feed me for a couple of days, and what I've spent in total, I'd say about 15 quid max. So again,
wow.
All budgeting. So yeah, jobs are good. Now it's time for me fancy smanchy hot chocolate. It's what's it called? A
velvetizer.
A velvetizer, and it's from Hotel Chocolat.
Chocolat.
Ooh, fancy.
Put the lid on. Press on.
Ooh, fancy hot chocolate.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, you can tell that that is fancy. That is nice. It's like warmed up Terry's in a cup.
Nice.
It's gorge. Oh, gorgeous. I don't know what I think of. Oh, it's gorge. I'm totally down with the kids, me, look. It's tote gorge, mate. Tote's gorge. That one is go.
A is go, and you don't have to hold on to it.
No, yeah, let go now. Look,
Yeah.
still move.
Oh yeah, I'm drifting.
Is it that one or is it that one? Oh, it's also the back ones as well you can use. So you can use either the big one or the little one.
That's good then.
And you can use either right or left.
Yeah, and I think it's X. No, it's not X. Is it B?
Oh no, it's that one to use. Right, guys. Well, I'm hoping this is going to work. 'Cause I'm actually doing it on my phone. Because I don't know what I've done with my Insta360 camera. To be fair, I'm a little bit all over the place with this whole living in my van malarkey. I'm not used to it, and everything is like everywhere. It was organised, but now just everything's everywhere. This is where I'm going to stay for the night. It's a nice little park up place. I've been here before, so you guys will recognise it. It's when I showed you how I was doing the van. So it's got a nice little like walk area that I can go out and stretch my legs on later even. But first things first, the reason I think I can't talk properly is I'm so hungry. I was going to do a bit. I've just been home bargains, got some food. Let me just swap me. I've just been home bargains, got myself some food because I was going to tape it and say I finished at Kaz's. And you know, I'm just going to home bargains now, but as I said, I don't know what I've just done with my camera. It's somewhere in here. So yeah, I'm going to try and attempt to record me making my lunch because as you saw earlier, I did pick up that bread and stuff from Subway, so I'm making myself a sandwich. I've just been to the shops and brought myself some stuff. So we're off to a good start. Got the plate ready. Boom. Right, let's get some of the bread that I brought today. Right, which ones do I want? Let's be cookies for later as well. I want some fancy bread. Hold on, let's look for the fancy bread. Fancy bread. Nice. Some salad. I want some cheese. I want some ham. I want some butter. Oh God, stuff going everywhere. I want some mayonnaise. God, that thing's annoying. So noisy. Okay, right, that is going to become a fabulous sandwich. Lunch is served, baby. But how easy I made that look, but all I did was make a sandwich, and that was actually really difficult in such a small space with everything everywhere. So yeah, again, I think I'm gonna have to work around this, but that's already the first challenge I found. Like, where do you hold on, it's weird doing it with my phone. It's not easy to hold because I've got like a brick. But yeah, I mean, where do you go to eat and chill out? I mean, I've literally just stopped at this park place where I've stopped at before, but I mean, don't get me wrong, the view ain't bad. Got view of food and we've got greenery and, you know, just chilling out. So yeah, it's not too. But I'm just thinking, if I've got to do this every day, I don't want to come to the same place and that. So you do have to think about it. It sounds daft, but yeah, you literally think like, where am I going to go to do lunch or things. Yeah, not only is it about sleeping, where am I going to go to sleep, it's also about like, what am I going to do with my day, where am I going to go, where can I park. I mean, I'm lucky, I've only got a micro campus, so if you bring a big massive motorhome and that, I can imagine that it's, well, yeah, a lot harder. So anyway, I'm babbling. I was just saying that I've already, let me just put that down and swap hands because, oh my God, this phone is so heavy. Oh, and here I am, like, I go gym. But yeah, anyway, that's already the first challenge that I've come across, is like, well, where do you go and what do you do? Because I just thought, well, I'll just carry on doing my day as normal. Like, I've been to see Kaz this morning and I've been there for hours. I mean, I'm only just eating lunch, and what time is it? It's 4 o'clock. So I don't think I'll have dinner tonight, which actually solves the problem of cooking dinner or doing something for dinner. But yeah, and then I think I'm just going to park here for tonight because I said this was not planned technically. It was, but not necessarily for now. So yeah, I'm just going to stay here now for tonight. This is me done as such. I'm going to be playing with my mates online later, so I'll probably record a bit of that, watch some YouTube, probably do some thingy, and once I find my Insta 364 or whatever it is, I will come back online and be like, I found my camera, and do some proper footage, because as I said, I think my eyes are darting about all over the place and I'm not quite sure where to look, so it feels a bit weird. I don't like it. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to eat my food because I am starving. Right, chat to you guys later. Well, that was beautiful. Look at that. Oh god. So yeah, I am lovely and full now because I was starting to feel a little bit ill because I hadn't eaten anything. I was like, oh my god. So yeah, so I'm just actually about, because the weather's still gorgeous, so I'm just going to go and take a walk around this park area here. I'm going to take you with me so you get to come and have a little walk with me. Lovely jubbly. Also then I can do the whole contemplating, you know, chatting to you about plans, about tomorrow and things like that. So yeah, I'm going to just pack all this stuff up and we'll go for a walk. Right then, all packed up. Let's go for this walk. I've put my glasses on as well because I thought that'd help with my eyes, because then yeah, I'm going to see my eyes darting about. And again, I'm sorry about the recording. I'm going to look for this camera in a bit, so yeah, and hopefully get that sorted. But yeah, this place, as I said, it's not, you know, it's not the worst park up. It's not, you know, it's not mate, sorry, I'm cutting my head off and everything. It's really weird with this phone. You have to carry it right far out, and it was really heavy because it's a massive brick of a phone. So yeah, it's a little bit awkward. I'll do my best. I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. I'll find my other camera for later. Yeah, because already my arm's aching. I won't need to go to the gym tomorrow. Well, I do now. I've got to go gym every day. Did I lock the van? I've got to go gym every day now, haven't I? Because, well, I need a shower. Hold on. Oh, I think I'm too far away. Honestly, it's always the way, isn't it? Oh, we will get going, I promise. Right, so what was I saying? I can't even remember. Oh, apologising for the state of the footage that will be at the minute, and obviously saying about the park up. So it's not massively fantastic. Obviously you've got all this, but like now the workers are all packing up, and it's nice and quiet. So yeah, I'm like, do you know what? That's all right. And then what else? And as I said last time, I got this nice little place to walk around. Brought me rubbish with me because I thought, well, there's probably going to be a bin around here, and I say rubbish literally, it's like a handful of rubbish from making me food. I haven't got too much, and there was no leftovers because I don't have sandwiches very often, but that was nice. So I'm having the same tomorrow for my lunch because I got all that bread, and why not? And that's the thing, my breakdown so far today, because I can't see me going out and spending more money. I'll just swap you to my other hand. There we go. So yeah, my breakdown for today, well, I've got that £2 for the Subway stuff, so that's £2. And then I got the shopping that I've just got with the ham, cheese and mayo, ketchup, bacon and stuff, and that was £9.18, I'm gonna say. So if we just say £9 for now, because I'm rounding up, rounding down, it'll all work out pretty in the end. And I will add it up properly, sort of as the sort of day goes on, and the closer I get to like the £250, then then I'll be starting. Look how nice the sky is, look how beautiful a day it is. So yeah, I got put off by blue sky, sorry. I'm easily distracted, but again, if any of you have been watching me for more than one video, you will already know that about me now, that yeah, I'll just be walking along talking about something and I'll be like, oh, piece of fluff, and then I'll come back and I'll probably tell you about the exact same thing I've just talked about, which is a nightmare to edit. I am a nightmare to edit, honestly. I do my own editing, but yeah, so I'm on what, £11? Yeah, this was yesterday's conversation. So yeah, I'm on like £11. I'll just walk past that bin. Hold on, I need to put the rubbish in there to make sure that it is all rubbish. Yep. Not throwing away receipts and stuff, because I'm keeping receipts so that I can keep a proper tally. So yeah, so what's that, £11 I'm on. I suppose really I should count the milk that I got for the hot chocolates as well. What was that, £1.50? So roughly 9, 10, 11, £12.50 so far I've spent today. So I don't think that's bad. And I can't imagine I'll spend a lot more tomorrow because I've got my lunch already. I've already got my bacon sarnie as well for the morning, so that's lunch and that's taken care of. And seeing as I'm not having to buy anything for that because I've already brought it today on the cheap, I might look to treat myself to a Domino's or something tomorrow. Because yeah, I think cooking in the van is just going to be a definite no-go. I'm just going to go off because there's a load of teenagers. Okay, I don't know whether you can see that there. Totally I'm going to go on that either later today or tomorrow. But I've got to be honest, it's just all of a sudden there's been a massive influx of teenagers just turn up around me. I'm like, oh my God, so hence why I came off. Because I thought, well, I'm not doing that. I'm self-conscious enough as it is, let alone having a load of teenagers laughing at me, talking to me camera. So yeah, and this is what I was on about. I was chatting away to you before they came and now I've completely forgotten what I was saying. Oh yeah, cooking in the van. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and either do that Too Good To Go or just things like pot noodles and stuff and takeaways, because cooking in that small van, I can do the odd thing, I think, and I will try on odd occasions, because well, it'll be a laugh, won't it? I mean, I can't cook in there at the best of times, so let alone when I've got it packed full of what I technically need to live in it. So yeah, I think it's going to be I was meant to be going to see my mum and dad tomorrow as well, but they've let me down. They've cancelled on me. I'm so unloved. But no, unfortunately, my mum's got a cold. And actually, I'm going to put this on here now. But first of all, I'm just going to find a spot to sit and talk because, it's a serious conversation. So yeah, I'm going to find somewhere to sit so that I can have this serious conversation with you. Right, okay, serious talk time. So the reason I've done this a little bit earlier than was originally planned, this, van life in the days of, is because in a few weeks, basically I'm going to try and say it, and I'm probably going to be dead quick because I don't want to burst out crying in front of you all, and I've snot coming down my nose and all that, but like the Blair Witch product, but no, anyway, come on Kelly, you can do this. Right, so anyway, my best friend has been battling cancer for a few years now, and she's kicked its ass. Yes, she has, but unfortunately it has come back. So in a couple of weeks time she's going to be starting chemo again, and I tend to look after her because I don't work. That's a entirely different story. I'm sure I'll answer all your questions about that and tell you why I don't work and all that later down the line, or I probably already have in one of my other videos and completely forgot. As I said, I'm a forgetful person. Sorry, phone got heavy. I had to change hands, and that's unfortunate because I'm going right in the sun. But yeah, as I was saying, she'll be starting another cancer journey and battling with some more chemo, and that starts in a couple of weeks time. So obviously I've been trying, because it's only a small channel, I've been trying to get a video out every week for you guys, and also because that's what I promised you all. I'm like, look, I'll have a video out for you guys every week, but I don't know if I will, and I'm really hoping that you'll all sort of bear with me, because that'll be the reason. And I know she said, to be fair, it's the lady that you saw already. It's Kaz. It's Kazman. You all know Kazman. So yeah, so I will be doing that on and off over the course of the chemo and the cancer journey. So I don't know how often I'll be able to post videos and how good the videos will be. It's like this one. It's kind of like a filler so that I can upload it in a few weeks time, because I am kind of getting ahead of myself now a little bit. So I can upload this in a few weeks time and hopefully do a couple of days of van life living to one video. And I've got about 2 weeks before I'm going to be looking after Kaz, so I'm hoping that'll be a nice filler and kind of take us quite far into the chemo journey, so that once I have finished with my buffer videos, as I call them, I'll have a better idea and understanding of how well Kaz is doing, how often she needs me, and if I can go away and stuff again on more of a further afield basis and stuff like that, and more of the stuff that I tended to do. But that's why I'm doing this van life in the day of a van life thing, and I just wanted you guys to know, because the other reason I thought I'd tell you guys is, I don't think I will be, but if I get a bit emotional on camera or something like that or whatever, you probably know why. Because I do struggle with it a little bit. I mean, anyone would, your best friend, poorly and whatnot and terminal, it does, it knocks you sideways. You know, it's a struggle to deal with. So, but she watches this, so big loves to you, Kazman, and I'm sorry that I'm talking about this on the channel. It's just, you know, I wanted to explain to everyone what was going on. I don't want people to like unsubscribe or not subscribe because, you know, it's not the content that they were thoughting it was going to be. They was thinking it was going to be, and stuff like that. But I've babbled on about it long enough now. In fact, probably too long. I'll probably edit most of this out. But yeah, but thanks for sticking with me, guys. If you do, if you don't, then no thanks. But yeah, I'm hoping that you all stick with me, and you know, it'll still be interesting with all the stuff that I do over the next few weeks, and then yeah, you know, we'll get back to going into the peaks and Lake District and stuff like that, which was the plan. I was meant to be going to Norfolk the other week, and in a few weeks time I was meant to be going Newquay and down south and stuff like that, but obviously that's been put on hold at the minute. So yeah, I'm just basically asking, guys, you know, just bear with me. I've got some stuff going on and I really do appreciate it, because I really would like to get this channel up and running now that I've started it. I've really got into it. I'm like, oh my god, I get really excited when a video gets released and when I'm doing it as well, and I'm chatting to you guys. In fact, I'm going to start walking again now because serious talk is over. But yeah, I really enjoy it. I didn't think I would enjoy it this much, and I get really like, oh my god, I got a new subscriber, and oh my god, I've got 400 views on this video, and things like that, which probably sounds daft because people out there got millions, but I'm getting well into it. I really am, and I get really excited about it all. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna finish this walk, head back to the van in a bit and chill out, watch a little bit of TV, Wheel of Time or something like that, and just chill in the van until my friends are ready to play later, because there's not really a lot to do now. And as I said, I hadn't really planned anything. So like tomorrow I was meant to be going to see my mum and dad, but they've now cancelled on me, and that's where the whole looking after Kaz thing came, because she's cancelled on me because I'm going to be looking after Kaz soon, and my mum's got a chest infection, so she doesn't want me to get it and then not be able to look after Kaz, or, you know, heaven forbid, give it Kaz and she can't have chemo and all that kind of stuff. I'm sorry, the camera is going all over the place. I'm really struggling with this phone. I don't know how people do it with their phones, but I guess they normally have a little stick, and I haven't got a stick that will fit it. So yeah, anyway, I think that's everything. I was going to go to my mum's, I'm not going to my mum's now. I'm just recapping it in my head, like, have I covered what I was meant to cover? I actually really don't think I have. But yeah, not quite sure what the plan is. That's the other thing. I'm going to go back to the van and have a think about that now that my mum and dad have cancelled on me. All I know is we've got gym in the morning, so yeah, fun times. So I am back from my walk. It's now 6 o'clock. It's still blue sky, still beautiful out there. I'm just sat in my van still. I'm still at this park up. I'm just about to set the back up though, because as I said, I think I'm done for the day. There's not much more for me to do around here, and I was thinking of going bingo, but I changed my mind. I don't know why I changed my mind. I'm just like, nah, I don't fancy it now. I think 'cause I'm tired. So yeah, anyway, I'm doing that thing again, off on a tangent. My point being, and the whole reason I came on here was I can't find my Insta360, so I'm gonna set up the back, and then I'm gonna scoot back to Kaz's, because I'm really hoping that I left it there, because otherwise the only other thing I can think of is I can't remember if I had it in the shop and then realised the battery had gone and then put it down somewhere and just left it in the shop. So if it's not at Kaz's, then I'm going to rush into Home Bargains. In fact, maybe go Home Bargains first, Kelly. In fact, why am I just sitting here all chill when I've got like an £800 camera lying around somewhere? I'm going to go. My point was being is I'm shooting off, and then I'm coming back here. My bed will be set up, and so I'll more than likely just see you later on, like in the evening, when I'm playing with my friends. All right, catch you guys later. So obviously, as you can see, I got my Insta360. Woo! I had left it at Kaz's, so yeah, I popped in there. I also got changed in my jammies while I was in there, because as I said, once I got back to the park up, I just went straight into the back and sort of just been chilling. And then my friends are on about going online about 9ish, so it gives me sort of an hour to get a little bit of editing done. Then I'll probably go and do a bit more editing afterwards. Yeah, living the life, me. Woo woo. And then probably stick a film on or some YouTube. That's normally what I do. So it is one of those again, guys, because obviously I'm staying in the van and not on a campsite. Just one more puff of I've already gone. So here I am editing away, and me being me, I'm like, ooh, I'd love a coffee. Why must I be a coffee lover? Why can't I be happy with my juice? See how I'm going to do this. Okay, so slide like that. That's not bad going already. Put that there. The water is down here. Oh, okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought either. Okay, so that's the water. We'll put that up there as well. Okay, why can't you just add your Ribena? Right, okay. Oh, okay. Ooh, easy, easy. If the vans are rocking. Ooh, don't fall on my computer. Oh, no, that's all right. Right, coffee. Marvellous. Right, okay, so come on, this should be simple enough now. It's actually, I think you have made a mountain out of a molehill. There's them things. Don't spill that all over your bed. Right. Ooh. Oh, right, okay, so it's the other end. So it's that way. Okay, alright, okay. Ba-bum. Oh, I don't know if I'm like in the camera. Hold on. Oh, don't come down here. I can't see if you fall down. I'm gonna drink all this, and that noise from that already has made me think, oh, I need the toilet. So yeah, after this I'm definitely gonna need the loo. But that's all right, we've got all that sorted as well. Oh, let me sit back down, because again, that's a bit of an awkward position for an old lass like myself. But that's not too bad, because I've got my toilet up here. Just, that's already set up. So yeah, okay, this wasn't as bad as I thought actually, guys. So yeah, I was being old dram, weren't I? A little bit melodramatic. Pour the milk in. Oh, shh. A, I nearly said a swear word. And B, I nearly overfilled the cup. Oh, Jesus days. So yeah. Right, okay, that, like I said, didn't actually turn out to be a catastrophe. I don't even know if I'm going to keep that in here. Right then, guys, so as you've probably gathered, because I did do a bit of recording of it, obviously not much because it's not that interesting to watch me play games, but that's pretty much all I've done all evening other than edit. Just chilled out in the van, had a fantastic time playing with my mates and chatting with them. Didn't win a single game and now I'm just about to get my head down or watch YouTube. I'm not quite sure, one or the other. No, get my head down because I've got an early start in the morning because I've got the gym. So yeah, anyway, I just came on to sign off. I'm not sure if it's going to be the end of the episode. So if it is, thank you very much for watching. And I hope you've enjoyed it. And I hope there's been some good stuff on it because to be fair, I don't really know what I've got and what I haven't until I start editing these things. I kind of forget what I've recorded. So, yeah. But if it's not the end of the episode, because there's not that much on it, then I will see you guys in the morning. So, yeah, it's one or the other. And this is the part where I say thank you ever so much for watching. Please, if you like what I do, click the little like button. Hit subscribe and the little notification bell so you don't miss a single one of Camping Coop's adventures with Betty Blue.